Welcome back. A violent May Day protest in Seattle. Cheryl Casone on the headlines now. Cheryl.
Well, good morning, Maria, and good morning, guys. So anti-capitalist protesters in Seattle throwing rocks, bricks, and Molotov cocktails at police officers. Authorities arresting at least 9 people, 5 officers injured. Police used pepper spray to disperse the protesters. May Day demonstrations also took place in Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Portland, Oregon. Well, get this one. A Starbucks customer from Chicago has filed a $5 million lawsuit against the coffee chain. Get this, saying that there's too much ice in Starbucks cold drinks. Yeah. A 29-page complaint filed in Chicago claims that Starbucks customers are being misled because the company's ice drinks contain just over half the drink that they're paying for. Starbucks calling the lawsuit, quote, absurd. And for all you travelers out there, Delta Airlines unveiling a $50 million program and an app that will help you keep track of your bags. Delta will use radio frequency identification, that's RFID, so that you can track your bag from check-in to baggage belt, whether it's going to be there or not. Sometimes you're in Florida and your bag's in Chicago. Anyway, the airline plans to have the system at more than 340 airports, including Atlanta, where Delta is based, by the end of August, and the app should be up for everybody by the end of the year. And finally, it's nowhere near the record, but the Powerball jackpot, it's growing. After Saturday's drawing resulted in no overall winners, the jackpot is now at $348 million. There were tickets sold in California and New York that matched 5 numbers, but they didn't have the Powerball, which you have to have. So there were only $1 million, only worth $1 million for those guys. So the next drawing is Wednesday. Here we go again. We all remember the frenzy 4 months ago when Powerball went to $1.5 billion. And Maria, there were 3 winners for that one. Some states you have to come out and they'll out you. Some states you can hide. I'm for the hiding portion if I happily win on Wednesday.
Wow. What do you want, people treating me differently after I win?
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, we all do.
What are you going to do with the money if you win?
I don't even know.
I'm laughing at the being able to track your bags. What if you're on the plane and watching it and the plane is pushed away from the
oh my God, my bag is still in New York.
The bag is on the tarmac.
Let's not forget the Starbucks thing here. It's like you know that's called $5 million lawsuit. It's called you go back to the counter and say, hey Slappy, less ice this time. Let's go. They'll make it for you. That's number one.
How are they misleading you, though? Like, you know how much ice is in the drink because you can see it.
What do you say?
I'm standing right here and I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Here's a little bit of advice. My wife, though, my wife Amanda, she's brilliant. My wife Amanda has come up with this trick. Order like a dark roast tall coffee. Ask for a big cup of ice. You pay much less, and the iced coffee tastes better.
Then you have 2 coffees.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Very good.
Pretty much. $5 million. Yeah.
Or sue for $5 million. Either way.
What are lawyers doing? Well, anyway.
Exactly.
Oh, they're jumping up and down saying, hey, look, here's what we do.
They're smiling all the way to the bank with what's going on, the lawyers, right? Good stories today, Cheryl. Thank you. Coming up, officials scrambling for answers after the first Zika-related death was reported in the U.S. How one company is using technology to fight mosquitoes carrying the disease out in the open. Plus, saying I do is the most magical place on earth. How Disney plans to bring Mickey and Minnie to your wedding. Back in a minute.